so strongly what's destiny through the depths of your essence, but it's in your head. And it's like people outside of your head try and tell you how you gotta be, and deter you from showing up authentically. Get yourself starting to believe the shit, like blah blah blah.
Hey y'all, welcome to Aniyah's Notes. I am your host, AniyahJelisa. Thank you for being here with me today. Welcome in if it's your first time seeing me. Welcome back if you're a subscriber. Today we're going to be doing what is your next financial upgrade, all right? I just personally feel like I've been dropping heat. I feel like I've been coming with the topics, all right? Let's get into it. I don't have a long intro today. If you would like to book a personal, you can find that information down below in the description box. If you would like to tip your girl, it's always appreciated. You can find that information down below in the description box. Other than that, let's go ahead and jump in. Go ahead and choose your pile. Hey Pile 1, welcome to your reading. Welcome to Aniyah's Notes. I am your host, AniyahJelisa, and I'm in a great mood today. So let's go ahead and jump straight in. Today we're going to be doing what is your next financial upgrade. So let's get into it. Today I'm going to be using the Spirit Animal Oracle and the Halloween Oracle. So let's get into it. First up, we have Lizard Spirit, Dream the World into Being, number 38. Okay, so the number 38 could be significant to you all. These colors also make me think like the lower chakras, like the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart with the green. Okay. We also have the lamp with remembrance. Interesting. I feel like you all's next financial upgrade is going to be you, interestingly enough, I feel like you're going to be remembering like a skill that you have, or like a business idea that you had, a product idea that you had, a service, or something that you like thought about in the past that relates to the path that you're going on now, but it's still like something that it's not quite something. This is kind of confusing to say out loud. It's something that's not quite exactly what you're doing, but it's something that's still adjacent to where it's like it wouldn't be out of the way, or it wouldn't be like completely random for you to implement this thing. So an example of what I'm saying, because I feel like I do need to say that better, but an example of what I mean is like, okay, I do tarot, but I also write. I write blog posts, and I have like journal prompt workbooks, and but writing is something that I don't really do it that often. This is like, for example, this would be like me remembering like, oh, I can write, and then I was to write something, and then like about like teaching you guys something, and then like I post it on my website and, you know, make it available for purchase, something like that. Like, it's not my main thing of doing tarot. It's not like me just coming up with another reading topic. It's something else, but it's still something that's adjacent to what I'm doing. I feel like you all are about to, your next financial upgrade is you not even getting the idea. This could be something that you already have started, like, or, you know, like you have already just remembered it and started to re-implement it as you're watching this, or you watching it is making you think about something. You know, take it how it resonates in terms of the timeline. But I do feel this vibe that this is something that, in terms of this being your next financial upgrade, this is going to be like where you get that next, you know, chunk of money from, or where you open up a new source of income, is by remembering a skill or an idea that you have and then actually implementing it. Like, not sitting on it, not procrastinating about it, literally doing it. Because we have 38, and then 3 plus 8 breaks down to 11, and 11 is about new beginnings, and number 1 is about new beginnings. And then if we could say number 2, which is like, you know, planning this next action step from that. And so it's just like, there's this vibe of you, again, remembering something and then actually taking the action, taking the steps to do that. With Lizard Spirit, it says dream the world into being. And I think of like lizards, they're very like squirmy kind of move. Well, some lizards are slower than others, but in this case, this just looks like a little, what are those little green lizards called? You know, the ones that be outside and the ones that come into your house, or like when you be in Florida, you be seeing them in the pool, by the pool. You know what I'm saying? Like them little, I don't know what them little green lizards are called, but you know, they move really fast and they're like all over the place. So it's like you might have, it might be better for you to be in that kind of energy of like implementing ideas quickly, even if it's not perfect, because this could be one of those things where you also get like windfalls of money, or these are like, these ideas are things that like can come quick. It might not be something that's long lasting, but it can still be a quick boost. So other examples that I'm getting is like, if you have a business, like right now as I'm recording this, I think I'm going to drop this video August 5th. I think that's when this video is going to be set to upload. That girl ahead of time, guys, just to let you guys know. Like, that's how I stay consistent, because I plan ahead, okay? I don't wait till the last minute to post a reading. I got readings posted a week in advance, all right? I'm recording this July 31st. Get into it. Anyways, back on track. This could be, for example, since I'm going to be posting this in the beginning of August, this could be like you having a back to school sale for your business. If you sell products that, you know, can be used for that, like if you're a hairstylist or something, or if you make like custom stuff, you can, you know, back to school sale, I don't know, have, you know, discount on braids, you know, discount on haircuts, you know, discount on custom backpacks, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be something where, okay, this is not something that you can obviously run throughout the whole year, but you can take advantage of the energy that's present in that moment. You know what I mean? Okay. And when I say the remembrance, this could be something that you do, and this could be like annual sale, or again, like just pulling from a skill set that you have that you might not, it might not be your main character. It's not your main, you know, thing, but it's a nice side that, you know, when you pull it out, when there's the energy and the space available to pull it out, and then you pull it out, then boom, you get like a windfall of money, a quick, you know, pop of money. Okay. So let's keep going. Let's see. Let's get deeper. If you guys are enjoying the if you're enjoying the reading so far, then definitely go ahead and give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel so that you can join the team and catch this vibe. All right, guys. I also have lots of other readings. I've started linking my playlists at the top in the cards, so you can go and, you know, binge my other readings. You'll enjoy yourself. I'm just saying. Let's see. This is the Rebel deck. Spirit, what is the next financial upgrade? We have stop obsessing. You are not the effing center of the universe. So this is what I'm saying. Like, this is also going to be a time where, like, it's important to not focus too much on the details, like, because the details are really not going to matter. I feel like what's really going to matter is the meat and potatoes here of, like, whatever it is that you're offering, or whatever it is that you're deciding to do. I'm going to say this by one, this group specifically, your next financial upgrade, again, has to do with you remembering an idea that you've already previously had. Is not going to be something that's completely original. It'll be an idea that you had before in the past. It'll be the perfect opportunity for you to implement something quickly, and then you act on it quickly and make money. If you're not a business owner, if you're not the kind of person who is, you know, thinks creatively in that way to make money outside of a 9-to-5, this is not your reading, okay? And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, no shade, I'm just being completely honest, this might not be your channel, because I do my target audience and the people that I mainly attract are people who are spiritual, creative entrepreneurs. Lots of people in the making. Lots of people are still on their journey, maybe just starting, maybe thinking about starting, not sure yet, but you still, you know, that's who you know you are in your core, even if you're not acting on it. That's who I tend to attract. So if you're just, you know, if you feel like, oh, I don't have a business and I have no interest in that, and I have no interest in making money outside my job, this is not the channel for you. But just go ahead and put that out there. But yes, this is definitely, this is the vibe of no procrastinating, no perfectionism. Let me get on more. So what's the next financial upgrade for pile 1? And then we'll get a little bit of tarot as well, because we're only 7 minutes in. I don't know, I want to make my readings a little bit longer. I don't really like it when my videos are only like 7 or 8 minutes per pile. I think that's kind of boring. It's just not long enough, you know? I feel like we just now get into the meat and potatoes. Okay. Anyways, I said 1 card, but 2 came out. So we have the lightning bolt and we have love. Lightning bolt says figure shit out on your own. Okay. When next we have love, get some, give some, it will cheer your ass up. I feel like this is going to be really fun for you. I feel like this is going to be fun for you, and with figure shit out on your own, I feel like it's going to be fun for you, and you're going to learn a lot in the process, because you're going to, I feel like this is, aside from you making money, because you're obviously going to make money from whatever this is, but aside from you making money, I feel like you're also going to, like, realize that you've been too hard on yourself. Like, you're gonna, something about you having to do this quickly and not perfect, like not trying to make it the most perfect thing, something about that is going to be showing you how much you can actually get done when you're not hyper focused on the details, and when you're not like overly criticizing yourself. Because I feel like you kind of underestimate, like, you might be somebody who your idea of something being good is something actually being astronomical. Like, you might just hold yourself to a really high standard, or you might be really talented and smart, and so it's like, you know, again, your idea of what you think is like good is really like great. So it's like, if you produce something even in like short notice, and it might be like as to you, it's still gonna come across like great or good to other people. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to see that, like, you're going to see your value when you, in moments where you feel like, okay, I just put this shit out, maybe I just threw it together, you're going, and you kind of feel like about it, you're going to realize that other people see more value in that than you are allowing yourself to see. And with this love, I feel like you're going to feel love from this. Like, yeah, I feel like this is going to do really well, and you're going to end up getting a good response from people in your audience, and it's going to be giving you the reassurance that you've been needing. Because I feel like you have been in a phase of really working on yourself, really grounding yourself. And so there's this vibe that, you know, maybe you just weren't like, maybe you just weren't, I just lost my train of thought, guys. Okay, my bad. So yeah, I was saying that I feel like you're going to get a good response from this, and it's gonna really give you like the confidence boost that you need to also keep going, especially with the lightning bolt here. This is gonna be stroking your ego in like a positive way. Like, it's not even just your ego, it's like your spirit. But I say your ego in the sense that this is going to help to reaffirm the new self-concept and the new identity, the new timeline that you've been manifesting and that you've been jumping into, quantum leaping into, okay? So period. So yeah, if you have any ideas lately about like, again, like a quick sale, a new product, a new service, do it. Like, do it, okay? Don't like second guess it, don't procrastinate, don't make it harder than it needs to be. Just post it. Do it, make it easily accessible, user-friendly, and just go from there, okay? What is the next financial upgrade for Pile 1? What is Pile 1's next financial upgrade? I don't necessarily feel like that has to do with your reading. I've just been like, I listened to that earlier and it's been in my head, so. But that can be confirmation for you if you also listened to that song recently. Man Eater by Nelly Furtado and Timbaland. Let's see, Spirit, what is Pile 1's next financial upgrade at this time? First, we have the Ace of Wands reversed. What is this? We have the Nine of Swords reversed. Yeah. I feel like you usually are the type to overthink your ideas. And I feel like what's manifesting next for you is the courage to stop doing that. So that you can actually align and so that you can actually allow the stuff, your money to come in. Okay? Page of Pentacles reversed and the Magician. Okay, you're going to stop just looking at the Pentacle and you're going to actually do something with it. Okay? You're going to just stop looking at it like, oh, a little Pentacle, this little piece of gold. Like, what is the idea? Like, what should I do with it? Like, you're gonna just stop looking. You're gonna just stop just looking at it. You're gonna be like, oh, actually, I know exactly what to do with that. Yeah, actually, I'm finna do boo-doo-doo bop bop bop. And I'm finna put A, B, C, and D to X, Y, and Z. I'm finna make this money. Bars. That's what you're finna be doing, okay? With the Ace of Wands reversed and the Nine of Swords reversed, yeah, there's also this vibe that you're gonna stop overthinking your ideas. You're gonna stop overthinking your ideas, and it's gonna really open up the floodgates. I'm not joking. Like, there's this vibe that, like, again, I feel like you're gonna either have a sale or like you'll drop something new, like a new product, a new service, a new line. If some of you like do clothing, like you might drop a new line of clothes or like designs or something like that. Some of you, if you're doing music, you want to drop a new song, or you want to try to this could be you dropping a new, if you're into music, this could be you dropping a new song. This could be you auditioning for something, you get the role, or like you get something where you get paid for. This could be like acting. This could be you, or modeling, okay, auditioning for something and actually getting hired. This could be you putting yourself out there to offer a service. Let's say that you're a photographer or you're a musician and you say, hey, I can perform at this show for you, or I can photograph that, I can videograph that, I can choreograph that, I can do your kid's hair for back to school, I can give your son a haircut for back to school. Matter of fact, I can cut all the kids' hair in the neighborhood for back to school. I can cut everybody grass for back to school. I can do this, I can do that. And it's like you just like offer it, like you offer up your energy or your service, your product, your idea, basically. Or for those of you who have online businesses, could be like, I got an idea to make a book, to write a book, or to write a course, or to, do whatever. And it's like you actually put it out. You don't try to make it perfect. You just like get the idea. You literally binge and like do it and like finish it and complete it within like a short amount of time and just put it out there. And like it actually is going to have a good response. Okay, it's going to have a response where it's like this is going to become something that I feel like is a part with the Four of Wands. I feel like this is going to be something that becomes a part of your lifestyle. It becomes a part of your business or a part of the way that you move forward. So for example, like I've been talking about so far, if you have a back to school sale in your business and it does well, you're gonna always do a back to school sale from here on out in the next couple, for the next years to come. You know what I'm saying? This will be something where if you realize, like, if you're a writer or something and you want to drop a book or something, you're gonna not just stop there. You're gonna keep writing more books, and they'll get good responses. If you're a designer or you're into fashion, and it's like, okay, I'm dropping a new line or I'm dropping a new piece, it's gonna do well. And so you might end up, if it's just one piece, you might end up creating a whole line out of it. Or if it's a line, you might end up thinking, okay, at first maybe it was gonna be limited edition, or maybe I was gonna test it, but it has a good response, so now I'm gonna make it just a part of my running work. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always offer this line basically year round. It's not limited edition anymore, or like it's not just seasonal. You know what I'm saying? That kind of vibe. This is going to be you acting on an idea, and it's going to like stick. Like I said, I feel like the initial money itself is not going to stick. I feel like this is something where you're going to get a boost of money at one time, and then it's also going to kind of die off quickly. But I feel like the idea itself is what's going to stick. Like, you're going to realize that this idea works, and when it's time for you to implement it, you're going to implement it basically. All right. And you're going to make it a pattern of, like, when the energy is right, when the energy is aligned, you're going to use it every time. Okay, basically. I don't know why I'm rhyming so much. Are some of y'all rappers? Okay, because I'm feeling very musical in this pilot. I was singing and rapping and stuff, and I feel very like I'm putting on a show right now. I'm not gonna hold you. You're welcome to Nia's Notes. So some of y'all can have prominent Leo placements or Aquarius, but I just get this vibe that, yeah, there's definitely something about, like, you guys being creative and, like, having your own business or your own service or something that you want to do or show or give to the world, that you also get money in return for that. All right, so I don't know how long this reading is at this point because I had to stop it. So I'm just going to pull some affirmations, and then I guess we will end there. Let me see. It's not the right deck. That goes with it there. All right. All right, let's get into it. So what are the ending affirmations for Pile 1 and their next financial upgrades? I'm excited for you guys. Please let me know in the comments what this is. I'm actually very curious because, like, I just want to know. We have, I am easy to love and connect with. I am easy to love and connect with. Again, I feel like you guys are going to be realizing as well, like, how much people really like your product or service or whatever it is that you do. Like, so keep putting yourself out there. Keep trying new things, new ways to market yourself, new ideas, because I'm telling you, like, some idea, it might not be every single one that you have, but you're definitely going to have at least one idea that, like, pops off, and it's going to attract people to you, and you're going to realize how appreciated you actually are and how valuable whatever you have to offer is. Okay. I am bilingual / a polyglot. That could be confirmation for some of you. If you speak multiple languages, for some of you, if you do speak multiple languages, that part doesn't have to resonate specifically for the whole reading to resonate, but specifically for those of you who do speak multiple languages, I'm seeing you use that in your business, or that could be like part of something that's going to pop for you, is like you mentioning that or you using that to your advantage. Like, for example, if you speak multiple languages and you make music, you might not think to make music in the other language, or you might just make music in your native language, but maybe you like combining the languages, or like putting different phrases from different languages into a song is going to be something that people like, and it catches on, and maybe, that song is going to do really well. It's making me think about that song Mamushi with Megan Thee Stallion and Yuki Chiba. Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest, I had never listened to Japanese rappers, but I fucking love that song. Like, and I listened to his verse, and his verse is fine. I have no clue what he's saying, but like, it just sounds good. You know what I'm saying? Music is universal. Even if we're not speaking the same language, you can still catch the vibe. So that's for some of you who make music. That might be something. I feel like that's specific. Like, don't take that if it's not for you, but I feel like somebody specifically that's gonna apply to them. Let's go ahead and get a few more. We can do a few more. We in abundance. Like, we don't have to stop at just one or two. Anyways, we have, I get paid to exist and attract money effortlessly. I get paid to exist and attract money effortlessly. This idea is also going to be, again, it's going to be something to do with you all's creative ability. I keep talking about different creative aspects and, like, entrepreneurship. So this is going to be something that you want to do. This is going to be coming from a place where you want money to come from this avenue. You want to be able to make money off of this skill or this talent of yours, because it's fun. It's not just, it's like business and it's fun. Like, this is business and, it makes you feel fulfilled as a soul and as a person, and it's something that you actually care about. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just about the money. It's also something that, for a lot of you, these could be like things that you've always wanted to do since you were a child, We have, I constantly attract opportunities that create more wealth in my life. Mind you, y'all, these cards are not all about money. Like, there's all kinds of affirmations in here, especially like we just had one about speaking multiple languages. I am easy to love and connect with. So, you know, it's not all about money, but the fact that this is a money reading, and so far we have, I get paid to exist and attract money effortlessly. And then we have, I constantly attract opportunities that create more wealth in my life. Yeah, I'm telling you. And also, this is just a piece of advice that I'm getting to tell you. When it comes to building your business, or like, yeah, when it comes to building like a business or like an empire of your own, don't look at it like 9 to 5s and think that all of the money has to come from one avenue. Because what I mean by that is, like, typically when you have a 9 to 5, you have like your specific role that you play within the company that you work for, and all you do is that role, and all you do is get paid to do that thing. Whereas when you're an entrepreneur and when you open yourself up to more streams of income, you can be multi-talented, you can be multifaceted. So there's, with that being said, don't box yourself in to only one like idea, basically. So again, that's kind of example of what I was saying earlier. My main thing is to read tarot, but again, I shouldn't box myself into only reading tarot, because I am also an amazing writer. Obviously, I'm a great yapper. Of course, I can write, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I can lean into that as well, basically, is what I'm saying. So you all have the same energy where you may have like one thing that's your main thing, but then there's other things that you can lean into, and like, don't discount, like, basically, like, don't discount your side dishes. Don't discount your side talents or your side skills, because they can still, you know, add to the meal that is your bank account. Okay, like, don't sleep on those little things. It might not be your biggest source of income, but if you like really lean into those ideas, you can find that they still collectively, like, overall add up to an amount that still significantly changes your experience with money, and like how much money you're making, and how much you can do with what you have. Okay, so yeah, let's see. You guys are going to be creating side gigs basically for yourself, but this is not just any old side gig. This isn't just like doing DoorDash or something. It's like doing something that you actually like and that feels good to you, and something that you created for yourself. And last but not least, I have a great network of like-minded people who match my frequency. I have a great network of like-minded people who match my frequency. So I definitely feel like you all are going to be attracting a bigger audience for your work. And also maybe you're going to be meeting and working with and attracting other people who also do the same thing as you. And you guys could be collaborating on projects together. So yeah, I see you meeting like other people who do business, or like it's a like business partner type of energy, but then also client customer energy too. I see you creating more connections and like attracting more people in both of those spaces and both of those lanes, okay, as well. That's going to help to expand your business, or expand a side gig, or like a hustle, or something, a business that's trying to build a talent or skill that you have. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile 1. All right, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. This is super fun. So for you who are pile 1, let's see, your next financial upgrade is based on your idea. So let's comment idea. If you're from pile 1 and you made it to the end, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up first, and then comment idea so that I know that you're from pile 1. If you would like to, if you enjoyed yourself, then go ahead and subscribe to the team so that you can subscribe to the channel so that you can join the team and catch this vibe. Other than that, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey pile 2, welcome to your reading. Welcome to Naya's Notes. I am your host, AniyahJelisa. Thank you for being here with me today. Today we're going to be looking into what is your next financial upgrade. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. We're going to start out with some oracles. Hold on, let me get a sip of water because my throat dry. All right, let's get into it. All right, starting with our oracle cards. First, we have Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. Number 8. The number 8 could be significant for some of you all. I am recording this. Well, actually, you know what? It's past midnight. So technically I am recording this on August 1st at this point. But I did start recording July 31st at like 11:30. So yeah. Next we have Mummy with Change. So pile 2, there's definitely clearly heavy energy here about change, unexpected change that's out of your control. Okay, it's also giving me like Death card, Scorpio energy. All right, so I'm recording this in August, but something about late October, beginning of November could be significant. But also August, because like I said, we have the number 8 here, and we're in August as I'm recording this. So this could be things, changes happening now, and also changing, another set of changes happening in the fall. if I'm gonna be honest, pal, too, I like this energy with life is a mystery. And like even the mummy being like wrapped up, there is a vibe that I feel like you all are getting unexpected blessings and like miracles to the point where I'm not really being given much information. Genuinely, like my brain feels kind of empty, and my brain was not empty on the last pal. Like I talked a lot. But what, yeah, with you all, it's just like there's this like it feels like there's a fog, you know. It's making me think of like The Mist. If you guys have ever read like Percy Jackson, there's they talk about how in the demigod world there's like a mist over, I forget what it's called. I've read those books when I was literally like 8 years old. But I was reading Percy Jackson in like the 4th grade. I don't remember anymore, but yeah, there's this mist over like, you know, the demigod world where basically like mortal humans, whenever they look at something that comes from that world, it's like illusion to them to look regular to a human, but it'll really be like a monster or like a god or something, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I mean, or like a flying horse or something. And this is how the energy feels. It feels like there's something that is otherworldly and ethereal and magical and unexplainable by human logic that is like hiding behind mist. And so it's like, and it's hiding in plain sight, and it looks like something regular, but it's not. Like I can energetically feel that it's not regular. I can energetically feel still that there is something grand coming into your life, but it's like I'm not being shown what it actually is. I'm more so being shown like the fake image of it, or like the cliche image of just trust because things are coming your way, or like miracles, unexpected blessings, you know. But I genuinely like, it's just like no. And then we have on the, I am going to shuffle some cards for you for this, but we do have stop obsessing here. So I feel like this could be, maybe you could already know this, maybe you could have been watching other readings lately that are telling you that you're having like an unexpected blessing come, and you're like hoping that if you watch the right reader, like somebody's going to get into more detail about it. So maybe that's why you've been maybe that's what you were expecting. Okay, we have time to let go, move the F on. I'm not gonna lie, pal, too, I feel like your guys don't want you to know what this is. Like, I feel like they're actually like genuinely protecting this, and they're like, no, don't tell them. Like, it's this vibe of like, I think your next financial upgrade has to do with you releasing control and just trusting in the universe. And part of that also means to stop looking for answers. I'm so sorry. I know that's not the title of the video. I know that's not what you were wanted and what you were expecting to hear, but you know, guys, I have to be honest. Yeah, your guys actually want you to stop trying to figure it out. No cap. They want you to stop trying to figure it out. We have eat your effing vegetables, eat some stuff made by Mother Nature. I think they want you to focus on yourself and your shadow work right now, rather than trying to unravel the future. I think that you might be doing that like as a distraction, like not really on purpose, but I feel like subconsciously you don't really feel like doing your shadow work, or you don't really feel like diving into your actual limiting beliefs or the things that are holding you back mentally. So and this is no shade, I'm just saying with the message, it feels like you feel more accomplished, or you feel like you're getting closer to your goals by watching readings, trying to figure out what it is, instead of just like listening to what your guys are trying to tell you to do, which is just to trust and let go, which also means, again, to stop asking about it, or to stop like thinking about it, or to stop pressing it. This is making me think about somebody who, and this probably is not your situation, this could be somebody's situation, but it's making me think about somebody who's like really desperate to get married, or like they're really desperate to like get into a relationship. And so anytime like they have a crush on somebody, let's say they just start dating somebody, they'll start putting pressure on that person to like ask them to be in a relationship. And even if the person started out initially liking them, if they feel like, you know, that other person is moving too fast, or if they just started, you know, getting to know each other and they're already trying to press them to be in a relationship, that could be a turnoff. You know what I'm saying? It could be like, okay, actually, you're doing too much. You give me codependent vibes. I'm cool off you. You know what I'm saying? Or for some people, that's how they act when they, you know, want to get married, and they start pressuring their partner to propose to them. And it's like, well, and now their partner could feel like, okay, well, I wanted to marry you, but now it's like, I feel like I'm not even doing it because I want to anymore. I'm doing it because you damn near forcing me. And it's like, you know, that person doesn't want to feel like that, even if they do want to marry you. So it could be that type of vibe where it's that's the energy that it's giving me. It's like your guys are annoyed because it's like you asked the universe for something, and the universe said okay, and then the universe turned around and started working on a thing, and it's like you keep tapping and like asking and like questioning, okay, where is it? I asked for this like 2 days ago. Like, where is it? And honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. Even if you asked for this a long time ago, Like, because some of you feel like you could ask for this a long time ago, but it's like you're still not giving enough grace or enough space for it to come up in the way that it's naturally supposed to come up, and for you to have the experience of receiving it that you're supposed to have, so that you can also have the reaction that you're supposed to have. There's this vibe here of like things being perfectly curated, but it's like you need to literally just relax and sit down in order for things to work out. This is like the vibe of somebody trying to plan you a surprise party and you damn near trying to plan your own surprise party. And it's like, sit down, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like your guys are like, you're starting to actually irritate me. Like, it's starting to piss me off, because it's like, do you want the thing or not? Do you want a surprise party or not? Do you want an unexpected blessing or not? Okay, so if you want an unexpected blessing, then stop trying to find out what you should expect. Also, when it comes to eat your vegetables, this is making me think about a reading that I did the other day, Who's Lurking in Your Energy. And when I recorded that, I had the message on my heart to just be like, to tell people to stop only watching readings about other people and gossip and all that stuff, because even though those readings are cool, they're entertaining, and sometimes you need to know about what those things are happening so that you can protect yourself energetically. The main focus, the thing that you should mainly be focusing your energy on, in my opinion, is your own personal growth and evolution. Okay, that's why people hate on you in the first place, is because you focus on yourself and you're outgrowing them, you're outdoing them, and they don't like that. But if all we talk about is how they don't like that, and they don't like that, and they don't like that, you're going to start slipping. You know what I'm saying? So this could be one of those things where it's like and I'm not saying this to do with haters, that was just an example, but I feel like in your case specifically, Pautu, there's this vibe that you're so focused on trying to figure out the future that you're damn near slipping in the present moment. You're kind of slipping, you're distracting yourself. There's things that you could be doing in the present moment now to practice surrender, to practice trust, to build towards that future. Not only just like in terms of like physical hard work, but also mentally. Like, you could be training your brain and practicing positive beliefs mentally in the present moment, but instead I feel like you've been spending too much time trying to figure out the future. Not trying to plan it, but trying to figure it out. Trying to literally see if you can get predictions, or, you know, try to confirm what you think is going to happen, as opposed to just living in the now. It's like you're almost hyper fixating or starting to live in the future. Okay? And that's also creates stress for you, because it's like you're never going to really be able to live in the future. You can only ever be in the present moment, at least in this human form. You know, in terms of mind, body, and spirit. You could mentally, you know, go through, but body is here, right? So there's this vibe that you're needing to really, your energy is the most potent in the present moment. So it's like, yeah, you can manifest, yeah, you can project your future, but don't keep checking in on it. Just bring that energy here and now. Here and now. I promise. It's like you have to really commit yourself to trusting, because I feel like I feel like you have the personality type where it's like easy for you to just get caught up in like anxiousness and then start worrying about the future. And it's like you really need to just like sit down, actually, like genuinely. All right, next cards we have love. Get some, it will cheer your butt up. I only like cussing when I want to cuss. I don't like cussing when I'm reading off something. Is that weird? I want to cuss on my own terms, not because you're trying to make me. Okay? And then we also have stop effing whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. Do it then. This is definitely the vibes that, yeah, stop. Your guys are telling you, and I'm saying them because I'm not going to take the blame for what I'm saying right now, but they just are having this like tough love kind of vibe where it's like, stop trying to figure out the future and just create it in the present moment. Like, stop worrying about the future. Stop trying to get readings predicting what's going to happen, and just do the things that are going to align with what you want to happen. You know what I mean? If you want to go to college, stop getting readings to see like, am I going to graduate from college? And how about you just apply to the dream school that you want to go to, and register for your classes and pay your tuition and show up to class on time and pay attention in class and study and do your homework, and then get good grades and graduate with a degree. Instead of wondering, am I ever going to get into a relationship? Why don't you just focus on yourself, level up your amount of self-love, you know, get the therapy that you need so that you can become a healed person, and then actually go outside and meet people and talk to people, or go on a dating app and talk to people and meet people. Ask your friends, you know, to put you on with their homeboy, their homegirl, if they got any mutual friends that's single, and, you know, go on dates with these people and talk to them. And you know what I mean? When somebody crosses your path and, you know, they ask for your number, and you think they're cool, actually give it to them. Don't be standoffish. If you are in public and you see somebody who you want to go and get their number, don't be scared. Just go ask and see what they say. And maybe they say yes, and maybe that's your person. You know what I mean? So there's this vibe that you keep trying to figure stuff out, and you could be using that energy to just take actions. And again, even if it's not like a physical action, this could also be you taking action in the sense of your mindset. So this could be you choosing to listen to subliminals instead of watching a reading. This could be you choosing to listen to subliminals or affirmation music instead of listening to a sad song. This could be you what else? This could be you choosing to meditate and stretch on your daydreams and what kind of future you want for yourself, as opposed to worrying or stressing about like what if something doesn't go right. It's like that type of vibe, okay? So yeah, your next financial upgrade, I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be something, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But your advice here is to focus on what's going right in your life and don't ignore the parts of yourself that need to be addressed, that need to be worked through during this transition. Be open to change. Be open to change, and that means letting go of things and mindsets and habits that you probably have for a long time and make space for new ones that are going to nourish where it is that you're trying to go in life at this time. Spirit, what are Pile 2's upcoming financial upgrades? What is Pile 2's upcoming financial upgrades? Which way to go? I think I made a back here somewhere. It's making me think about Didn't You Know by Erykah Badu. And that song is basically about, you know, taking different turns in life and maybe feeling lost sometimes, but essentially always end up back on track. So there's this vibe of like, don't take the journey too seriously in this time period. Like, don't take yourself so seriously that you're like avoiding change or you're avoiding taking leaps of faith because you don't really know how things are going to work out. Just trust yourself, trust in the universe. Things are going to work out in your favor. Stop trying to figure it out. Like, that defeats the purpose of trust. If you keep trying to figure it out, then you don't really trust. You know what I'm saying? We have the world. Let me cover up. The world. Okay? There's a huge life change coming your way. It's going to be something that is literally life-changing. Like, your life is not going to be the same after this. Okay, I'm seeing this is going to be, like, overall an increase in abundance, self-confidence, the way that you're viewed in the world, respect, all that. Okay? But the thing is that you have to be willing to let things crumble around you and to be rebuilt. Yeah, we have the sun, Leo energy. There's definitely this vibe that these are positive new beginnings, but it's like, again, I'm not really getting details on like what it is. It's just something where it's like, don't worry about it. Just trust that it's coming, know that it's coming, know that it's yours, know that your life is about to change for the better, and just act like it, and just focus on acting like it. Don't try to figure it out. Don't try to rush it. Just keep acting like it, and keep just knowing and trusting, and also giving the universe your energy and your praise, and, you know, maybe praying more, meditating, doing your gratitude journaling, things like that, to like show that you're grateful. Just acknowledge it, you know. That's all you're being asked to do. And then we have the devil here with Capricorn energy. You're being asked to shine a light on your fears at this time. You're really being asked to do some shadow work, and this shadow work that you're being asked to do is specifically around your fears and your limitations when it comes to trusting in something that you can't see, trusting in something when you don't know how it's going to work out, and just like taking that leap of faith, just like freeing yourself and just jumping and like knowing that the universe is going to catch you. You basically have to trust fall into the universe. Okay, let me get one more card. Okay, I try to get one, but two keeps wanting to pop out. So we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed, and then we have the Emperor. You might already be independent now, but I feel like this next phase of your life is going, like, you finna be like on some bullshit, no cap. Like, you might be already taking care of yourself. You might be your sole provider for yourself, you know, paying all your bills and, you know, working and having a business or something like that in order to take care of yourself, and you're not really too reliant on other people. But this change is gonna make where you're at feel small. Like, you might be proud of yourself for being able to pay your own bills and, you know, do all that now, because maybe you have had phases of your life where you were more dependent on people, whether it was like your parents or a partner or somebody or whatever. But even it could be a job that you were dependent on that you didn't like, and I feel like now you're becoming more independent. But I also feel like there's this vibe that the independence that you have now, you don't even know. And that's the thing about too, is like, they don't want you to focus on trying to figure it out, because it's something that you're not going to be able to fathom. Like, it's something that if somebody told you that it was going to work out like this, you would end up doing something to end up self-sabotaging, or you would like overthink it, or like something just wouldn't go right. So it's like a surprise party. It's one of those things where like you just have to not know about it in order for it to go the way it's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you have to just keep trusting and just keep allowing it without really pressing it or asking any questions. You know what I'm saying? Because this growth, again, it's gonna make where you're at right now feel like little as hell. Like you're gonna look back in a couple years and like not even be able to believe that you were living the way that you live now. Even if right now this is the best you've ever lived, and you might be like, girl, I'm not even broke. Like, you're not. But I'm just saying, like, this is gonna be so much bigger. I feel like this is like a huge expansion, and I feel like you are going to be put into a leadership position or put into some type of authority position. You're going to have like a boss CEO type of vibe to you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some affirmations so that we can end off this reading. Spirit, what are the final affirmations for pile 2? What are their upcoming financial upgrades? We have, I wake up every day excited to live life. I wake up every day excited to live life. That's the thing. You don't know when this is going to come. So you have to just treat every day like it's the day that something amazing is going to happen. And the thing is that this is going to create this is going to create a magnet within you for positive things to happen. And when you start looking for the blessings, don't try to figure out what the blessing is and jump the gun. But when you're just living your life and you're focused in the present moment, pay attention to everything that is positive that you weren't expecting. For example, today, I did not really want to go to my second job. I ended up having to go late, and I was thinking like, oh, maybe if I'm late enough, they'll just tell me I don't have to come. And they were like, no, like I still came. And also, so I went there. I didn't really want to, but we ended up having a great family meal. Like usually, no shade, the food at my job, it'd be cool, but it'd be cool. It'd be all right. But today, man, that family meal was so good. Blessing, unexpected blessing. I did not plan on eating that good when I went to work, baby. We ate good. We had catfish and spaghetti, ate good. Okay, I don't even eat that before. I never had that before. I'm from the South. I'm from Georgia. We don't do that. Okay, apparently that's some Midwest stuff. I don't know where it come from specifically. I think pretty sure it's Midwest. Whoever ate that, whoever invented that, they ate that. It was great. Okay, unexpected blessing. Okay, start noticing those things. Also, when we went to work, I thought I was gonna have a really slow little section tonight. Thought I was gonna make any money. I had like triple the amount of people that I thought I was gonna have. Made triple the amount that I thought I was gonna make. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So it could just be things like that, and to me, those are, wins in terms of the day-to-day, but it's not like it's not those were life-changing changes. But because I'm in a space of looking for the blessings in my life and trying to find gratitude, I didn't even want to go to work today, but instead of having an attitude that I had to be at work when I didn't want to be, I still chose to be open and be like, you know what, I'm still going to have a great shift tonight, even if I do barely do any work or I don't make that much money, whatever. I'm just happy that I'm alive. My life is good, XYZ, and I ended up going to work and having a great shift and, having those things happen. So it's like this vibe of you just needing to get more comfortable in that serendipitous space of trusting in the beauty of the universe, trusting in divine timing, and not questioning so much when things are going to happen. We have, I am protected from negative energies and low vibrational experiences. I am protected from negative energies and low vibrational experiences. Yeah, you're going to be really moving on from certain fears, okay? Especially around control, because a lot of the reason why you even want to know so bad is because you just are scared that, something is not going to happen for you and that you might end up struggling or something's going to go wrong. You're just scared. So it's like the more that you practice not being scared and practice like believing positivity without fear and like allowing yourself to expand in that way, you're going to move into a higher space, a higher timeline. Next, we have, I constantly attract opportunities that create more wealth in my life. I constantly attract opportunities that create more wealth in my life. You guys could have been drawn to pile 1. I wasn't going to say it at first, but there's a couple of cards that we had that also came out in pile 1. So you guys could have been drawn to that pile. So if so, go ahead and watch that. Okay. But that one is like a different energy too at the same time. Next, we have, my romantic suitors love to spoil me. Right? My romantic suitors love to spoil me. Okay, this could be, now I'm not supposed to be giving you too much detail, but they let that come out. So, maybe you could be getting some money from somebody romantic, or there could be something, even if it's not money specifically, even though this is a financial reading, yeah, you could be getting some money from somebody, or somebody could just want to bless you or just spoil you with something because they like you in that way. Next week, oh yeah, you guys definitely could have been drawn to pile 1. We have, I have a great network of like-minded people who match my frequency. I have a great network of like-minded people who match my frequency. So what I am getting, the little bit of hints that I am getting is that you could get an unexpected gift or blessing from somebody around you, okay? This could be somebody romantic, but this could also be somebody platonic or like family as well. It just might be like unexpected and out the blue. So that's why it's one of those things where like you can't really go looking for it, trying to figure out who's gonna do it, because you don't know. Like, you're just not gonna know, and you're not gonna know in what way they're gonna do this. Next, we have my dream clients book with me every day. My dream clients book with me every day. Yeah, I mean, shit, you don't really know. This could be like one person, like one specific person booking with you. This could be somebody shouting out your business. This could be you meeting somebody who ends up being able to help you bring something to life, like an idea that you have. You never, like, you know, it's very open, but that is what they're giving me. Okay, and then on the bottom of the deck, we have my needs are always met. My needs are always met. So for you, Pal 2, yeah, your main thing here is about releasing fear and just being open to serendipity, being open to miracles without needing to know how things are going to happen, to stop questioning how your life is going to turn out. Like, stop trying to skip it. Yeah, it's like you kind of trying to live your life like on 2x speed, or like trying to skip ahead of your life. And it's like, no, like, your guides are not going to allow you to do that. You have to live your life every day and be present every day. Like, the heck? Why would you even want to skip through your life so fast? Why you want to figure everything out so fast? Just live, just enjoy, just breathe, just let life happen, and allow yourself to have those like fun serendipitous experiences. Okay, Pile 2. So that's what I have for you. If you are from Pile 2, then comment change, because your main thing here is that you're learning to be open to change. Okay, be open to, you know, when something is not predictable. Okay, when something is a miracle, when something is unexpected. All right, so comment change if you're from Pile 2. Go ahead and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you would like to stick around, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that you can join the team and catch this vibe. Okay, other than that, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey Pile 3, welcome to Niah's Notes. I am your host, AniyahJelisa. Thank you for being here with me today. Today we're going to be looking into what are your next financial upgrades. All right, so let's jump straight in. If you would like to book a personal with your girl, then you can do so down below with the link in the description box. You can also tip me. Thank you so much. Always appreciated, never required. You can do that with the information down below as well. Other than that, let's get into it. Wow, oh my goodness, we have Hummingbird Spirit Be Here Now, number 34. I said that because 34 is my angel number, so I'm like, oh my god. Is this my pile? I have no idea. We'll see after I actually finish recording it. But yes, Hummingbird Spirit Be Here Now. Let's see. Next we have the Underworld, where all things pause and begin again. Underworld, where all things pause and begin again. For you, Pile 3, your next financial upgrade is about you leaving one thing and starting another, because this is where all things pause and begin. And then we have Be Here Now, and this card is facing like to the right, so it's like moving forward. There's this vibe that, yeah, like you're ending something. There's an ending and then a new beginning. There's a closing of a chapter and then the opening of another chapter. So this could be you literally quitting one job for another job that's going to pay better. This could be you changing majors, closing out this chapter of major and then starting a new one. This could be graduating with one degree and then now you're about to go get a job in your field, or you're graduating with one degree and now you're going back to get your master's or something like that. There's definitely a vibe here of like one cycle or chapter in your life closing and then another one opening. And the one that's going to open, I feel like it's going to bring you in a lot of like just aligned divine opportunities with 34 here. And that coming up to a 7. Even the hummingbird, like a hummingbird is so small, but it's so like fast paced. And there's this vibe that things might feel like they're building slowly in the present moment, in the day-to-day life. But like once you like look back in a wider scope, you'll realize how large your growth actually has been. Because it's making me think about like, because something about this hummingbird is making me think of like, if you were to see a hummingbird in person and you just watch it like flutter around a little bit, it might seem like it's not really moving that much, because you know they're kind of moving like a lot and fast, but it's in like a short space. But I feel like if you were to watch a time lapse of that same bird like throughout this entire day, the bird has probably covered so many miles or so much like distance, like if you were to calculate it based on how much it's been moving, you know what I'm saying? Even though in the moment, just looking at it, it doesn't seem like it's really moving that far or doing too much. It's like that kind of vibe. It's kind of giving me that energy of like you're moving so fast it looks slow. Like something's going so fast it looks like it's slow motion. You know what I mean? Something here about that, like time is gonna have to catch up, or something like your perception of how fast something is happening is gonna have to catch up. It's like even a hummingbird. When a hummingbird is really going, like their wings go so fast that they become invisible, that you can't even really see them. So this could be one of those things where you're elevating so fast in a spiritual essence that your timeline, your physical timeline is taking time to catch up. And this could be like your next financial upgrade is like your actual physical reality catching up to the really quick spiritual growth that you've been experiencing. And I feel like with the underworld, it's because you've been willing to let go of a lot. You've been willing to dead a lot of things. You've been willing to really, I'm going to take that off the screen. I don't know. I'm going to cover this up. I don't like the way that looks. It's something like, I don't know. It's not the skull. It's like the combination of it. Like, you ever see something and it's like, that just is creeping me. It's grossing me out. I don't really want to look at that. So I covered that up. But, yeah, this is just like this vibe of like, what was I saying though? Dang it. There's a vibe that you're like definitely letting something in. Yeah, you're letting something in so that you can focus on something else. And it's like, maybe right now, or like in the very, very recent past, you were in a space of transitioning, and through that transition, it's like you weren't really fully able to put all of your energy into the new beginning because you were still having to maintain the past reality. And something here about you actually with the underworld, like you being able to truly move on from something and really like bring an end to your past reality, is going to allow you to thus put that energy into your new thing, and then just like help it to skyrocket even more, and help your physical reality to catch up to what you've already been feeling and manifesting within your mind and your spirit. So again, like I was saying earlier, in terms of those examples, it's like, let's say an example is that you have a job, and you also you're in school. So this could be one of those things where you have a summer job. Like I said, I think I said in one of the other piles, like I'm recording this in August. So, a lot of people are starting school within the next 4 to 6 weeks. People are going to be going back to school in different paces. And so this could be a vibe where you've had a summer job, and, once you start back at school, you're going to have to quit your summer job so that you can focus on going to class and, doing your work for school. And it's one of those things where maybe you've already been trying to get this degree, or maybe you've been trying to learn about something, but you've been busy working. So it's like you don't have as much time to study or like learn. So you quitting this job and being back in school, or you quitting this job and deciding to pursue a certification or something, is going to make it to where it's so much easier for you to focus on that, because now you have all this freed up time and energy, and you can put it into that. And thus your new beginning, such as you getting a degree or certification, trying to just do better in school, is going to have like immense success. Or for some of you, and that was just an example, right? This could also show up as like you quitting a job to run a business. Maybe you've been doing the business and the job for months or for however long, and now you're at a point where like you have to choose one or the other, and it's like you want to jump off the porch and believe in yourself and trust in your business. And so it's like now, because you officially, if you quit the job officially, then now you can use that time and energy to pour into the business, and then the business is going to grow from that. So that's kind of like the vibes that's happening here. I feel like there's something I feel like you're in an energy where you're having to keep two different realities alive at once in order to transition, because maybe just taking the leap of faith at certain times just didn't make sense. And I feel like you're coming into a space where it's going to start to make sense, and it's going to make sense to just let this one thing crumble so that you can just build this new thing, even though it's fresher, even though it's newer. I just feel like it's where it's actually fertile for you to like put your energy. Okay, this, for some of you, I'm also getting that this is a financial reading, so I am going to go back on topic, but for some of you, I feel like this has to do with your love life as well. There could be somebody who, you're going to be finally letting them go, and then once you actually let them go, then it's like you create this space for like new people to come in that are actually aligned with you. But it's like right now you might be in your feelings, or what I'm saying, it's Mercury retrograde, you might be trying to forgive people and stuff, so you kind of still giving this person a little bit of energy. And I feel like for some of you, you might just come to your senses and cut it off. For some of you, they're going to have to play in your face one last time for you to get hurt again and be like, all right, fuck yeah, I'm actually going to stand on business this time. But anyways, and then once you stand on business that last time, then you actually will attract, better people moving forward. But back to the topic though, that's kind of the vibes here. It's not kind of, that is the vibe. So let's go ahead and get some oracle messages. I've already been talking for 7 minutes. I haven't even pulled an oracle card yet. Spirit, what are the next financial upgrades for pile 3? I'm sleepy, and I feel like you can see it in my face. And I hate that. I hate when I'm looking sleepy. Like, I can't help it. All right. Let's see. We have take a effing trip. Go see some stuff, do some new things, talk to people cooler than you. Yeah, I feel like you're needing to you're gonna be exposed. You're gonna have to like expose yourself to a new reality to really like bring it. And then we have be here now. So there's there's a need for you to do things that seem out of the box or seem delusional in order to really like manifest this for real and like really like set it into works energetically. Okay, next we have you got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside you, listen to that shit. Yeah, with be here now, your next financial upgrade is going to come from you like literally acting as if you already are rich, acting as if your business already took off, and taking a leap of faith towards that in the sense of like literally quitting something that you know you don't have time for to focus on something that you know you want to invest into. Again, for some of you, I feel like this thing that you're trying to invest into is something to do with higher education. So again, getting a certification, getting a degree, or starting a business. Okay, for some of you, this could also be, if it's not starting a business or like higher education, this could be getting work experience in a new industry. So this could be something where like maybe you're going to take a pay cut to get experience in a different industry because maybe the industry that you had already built yourself up in is not what you really want. So it's like maybe you had a phase of working 2 jobs or working both jobs to maybe you had like a job and then like an internship where, you know, I'm trying to build the experience and the network in this industry. Even though this is where I really want to be, it's still fresh. Whereas this one, I built it up for years, but that's not really want to be where I want to be. So like you might come to a point where you actually quit that old job and you just fully dedicate yourself to like your internship or a new industry, and you know, just pushing past the pay cut and you know, seeing it for what value it actually holds, you know, and making it mentally work for you. All right, definitely listen to yourself at this time. Listen to your higher self. Listen to the part of you that tells you to trust in your new beginning versus the fear that might try to talk you into going back to what you know to be familiar at a point in time. Yes, we have what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you were waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. Ooh. What she said. Okay, period. Yeah, this is the time to like take a leap of faith, pile 3. Take a leap of faith, jump off the porch, in something to pursue something else. I feel like this is going to work out for you. I do feel like it's going to be scary. I feel like it's going to be nerve-wracking, but I feel like the way to ensure that you don't fall after taking this leap is to move your wings. It's one of those things where like literally like when you jump out the nest or you jump out the tree, flap your wing. Don't get scared and just keep your wings stuck, because then yeah, you're going to fall, but be confident. Put them wings out and fly. You're going to realize, oh my God, I'm flying. You know what I'm saying? So you have to really just trust in yourself here and we're like, take that leap of faith and don't look back and don't, this is one of those things too. And again, don't do anything. I'm not telling you what to do. Don't do nothing crazy and then come back and say, well, you said, da, da, da. I'm just reading it vibes. Okay. I'm reading the energy. This is one of those things where you don't need to have a plan B. If you could have one for your safety and for your mental health if you just feel like you are a type person that you need to have one, but put it way back in the closet, like way back in the closet. Like you're not gonna go try to get plan B unless plan A is on fire. Like seriously. And it's like, okay, we literally have nothing else at this point. Then go grab plan B, you know, your second choice. But right now, focus all of your energy into your first choice, and that's how you're actually going to create that's how you're going to give the first choice in your plan A, like the thing that you really want to do, the energy that it needs to grow. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some tarot. Let's get some tarot. If you're enjoying the video so far, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Okay, also consider subscribing to the channel so that you can join the team and catch this vibe. If you would like to book a personal with your girl, then you can find that information down below in the description box. All right, I do my readings in custom YouTube format. Alrighty, let's see. Lately, in the beginning of my videos, I've been putting customer reviews. So those are real customer reviews. That's why I be scratching on people's username and their profile picture, because you don't gotta protect everybody's privacy. I don't play with that, okay? I work in healthcare. We practice HIPAA over here. But, you know, I do at least like to show reviews so that you guys can see, you know, just see what's going on. Let's see. Fair, what are pile 3's next financial upgrades? What are pile 3's next financial upgrades? First out, we have the Empress. Yes, you all are fertile right now with the new timeline, and I feel like you're going to be giving birth to it. Some of you guys could actually be like physically pregnant right now and physically going to be giving birth very soon, like within the next couple of weeks or so. For others of you, if you're obviously not like with child, this could be you again. Like, I feel like you've been cooking something up. You've been building a new timeline while still having to maintain this past timeline. You might have watched one of my other readings, because I feel like I've mentioned this in another spiritual reading that I did recently. I think it was uplifting messages, uplifting guidance from your angels. If I can't remember, I'll like put it in the cards if you want to watch it. But yeah, because there's messages for sure like in that reading that I feel like is relating to this reading. But yeah, with the Empress, I feel like you all are definitely in a fertile place where like you've been working on something and it's time to like release it. It's time to like actually bet on it. You know what I mean? It's like if you've been building a boat to freaking travel across a river, and you've been spending however much time building the boat and only being able to walk so far into the river, this is like now the time where like you finished building the boat, and it's like it's time to take it out on the boat now. You know, you might be nervous that it's gonna sink, but the only way to know is to like try it. You know what I'm saying? And the only way to get across the river is to like trust that the boat is not gonna sink, trust that you built a good boat and that it's gonna take you across the river. You know, that's pretty much what the vibe is for you. Like, and that's going to take you very far. That boat is going to take you so far. It's going to take you farther than you're even thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? So definitely be here now. That's like the main vibe. Focus your energy on building something new. Another Five of Wands. Why is this here? And we have the Queen of Swords. You're going to have to also, in this time, be very distraction adverse. With the Five of Wands, I feel like there's people probably in your energy. You guys might also resonate with my last reading that I posted. Yeah, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. You guys can resonate with the last reading I posted too. That one is, what are you currently manifesting? There's a certain pile in there. If you're drawn to it, then I'm not going to spoil it. But, you know, yeah, there's this vibe that you're doing all this. You're focusing on your new timeline, but there is going to be conflict here in the background. I feel like this is going to be your past trying to come back up. So this is one of those things where, you know, you're moving on from something. So this could be something where you're trying to quit a job to go to school or to do something else, and you find that, like, excuse me, maybe you're trying to stay until a certain time. Maybe let's say you're trying to keep your summer job right until school starts so that you can make the last bit of your money and then go ahead. This could be something like, you know, your coworkers or your managers randomly beefing with you. You know, it's like they start to, since they know that you're leaving, they start to like show their true colors, show how they really feel about you, and like they make the work environment uncomfortable in those last couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? Or this could be something where you have to cut people off. You know, you had to get rid of that person who wanted to just keep you in a situationship, or who wasn't trying to reciprocate your feelings, or who was mistreating you, or that friend who was fake, or that family member who always doubted your plans and always spoke negativity over you. You had to cut that person off, and now that you're focusing on your future, and your future is working out for you, and you're actually like birthing a whole new timeline for yourself that's abundant, and you're going to be experiencing a new level of abundance that you have not experienced before. Okay, you might find those people trying to come back into your energy and be like, oh, you changed, oh, you switched up, oh, you this, you that, blah, blah, blah. Your advice here is to be Queen of Swords. Cut it off, block them, move on, set your boundaries, and focus on yourself. Focus on what you have to focus on. This is not the time to feed into distractions. I'm also getting that with the Five of Wands. This could also be you guys taking more accountability for your screen time, and for like how you're actually choosing to manifest and how you're choosing to spend your time. This is another thing where you're learning that how valuable your energy and your time and your attention is. So you might be finding yourself just using your time better, like managing your time wiser, managing like what decisions that you're making and how you're choosing to spend your time. So specifically, you could be doing a social media detox and like just ignoring bullshit in general, like in all aspects. Okay, with the Ten of Swords, and then we have the King of Wands reversed underneath that, and the Two of Swords. You're tired of not betting on yourself. I feel like you've been through phases in your life where you didn't bet on yourself, or you procrastinated for too long, or you like doubted your worth for too long, and you kept clinging on to things that maybe felt comfortable but you knew wasn't like was actually for you. And now you're ready to take a leap of faith. You're ready to quit something and do something else. You're ready to let something die so that you can birth something else. And I feel like it's just one of those things where like you're gonna have to ground into it before you see it, because I feel like you are growing, and I feel like, you know, on a spiritual level that like how blessed you are, how everything's working out for you. It's just that like your mind and your spirit is growing so much faster than your body and like your physical reality. So there's just a need to really stay focused over these next couple of weeks and months as your body acclimates and as your physical reality starts to change around you. Okay, so just be open to that. This pile, I feel like, because in pile, I feel like this message is similar to pile 2. You guys could have felt drawn to pile 2. You could have watched that one as well. This pile 2 felt more like the beginning aspect of this. Pile 2 felt more stubborn, whereas you guys don't really feel stubborn. It's more so just like, I feel like you're already doing this, but it's just like keep at it. Basically, you're already protecting yourself and your energy. You're already trying to think into the future and trying to manifest your abundance by focusing on what it is that you want for yourself and focusing on your new timeline. It's just the thing of like, really for you, pile 3, don't succumb to distractions in the past. You know, don't, it's specifically people. These might be, again, people in like old mindsets trying to creep back up. So just really protect yourself at this time. But the next financial upgrade that you're going to experience is you being able to make money in your new timeline in a new way, or, you know, support yourself or invest into something that's going to bring you more abundance in the future and really actually be able to invest valuable amounts of time and energy into it. I feel like you could be getting more free time, okay, especially. So let's see. We're going to pull some affirmations to finish off the reading. Spirit, what are the affirmations for pile 3? First, we have, I am grateful to serve the collective consciousness. I am grateful to serve the collective consciousness. Something about this could have to do with you. Like I said in the beginning, I was saying like this could be you like studying something new that you're going to use to implement a certain career later in life. This could also be a business. So I feel like you all are, part of you getting your abundance is going to be being grateful for the fact that you have this business in the first place, or the fact that you're able to study what it is that you're studying in the first place. Next, we have, I release all that no longer aligns with my highest good, clearing the path for miracles to unfold. Yes, you all, part 3, your message here is really to close out cycles. Close out cycles, and once you close out these cycles, it's going to just create so much new space for, like, abundance to come in, for sure. I release all that no longer aligns with my highest good, clearing the path for miracles to unfold. You're definitely clearing that path, okay? Definitely clearing the path. Next, we have, I have great time management skills. Did I not just literally, bro, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Okay, if you've been thinking about booking a reading with me and you wondering, is it going to be accurate? Is she going to click the link in the description? Come on over, okay? I have great time management skills. I literally just said that. Like, you guys are definitely going to be paying more attention to how you spend your time, what decisions you're making, you know, what you're consuming, not even just with food, but also music, the YouTube videos that you watch, the TikToks that you watch, the videos on Instagram and Facebook that you watch, people that you hang out with, the things that you're saying to people, the conversations that you're having. Like, you're just becoming more intentional with everything as you align into like where it is that you really want to be. We have, I am committed to living my dream life. Y'all are not playing. And I can't make this up. I am committed to living my dream life. I am so grateful to be living my dream life. Hello? I can't make this up. You guys are manifesting your dream life, and like you're at that phase where you already have it in your mind. So now you just need to ground and protect it as it starts to come in, because it's finna start coming in. And you know, there's just a vibe here of like grounding yourself throughout this and like protecting your energy throughout this time. Okay, for those of you who are pregnant, like I said, you're actually having a baby, this is going to be like that time where like, you know, your postpartum, things are sensitive, things are first, there's a whole new life here. So, you know, you're needing to be really protective over yourself and your baby. Okay, next week, and finally, this is our last card. It says, I fully believe that I'm worthy of receiving positive attention and respect. I fully believe that I am worthy of receiving positive attention and respect. And actually, I lied. I'm going to read the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is, my romantic suitors love to spoil me. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if some of you guys, I wouldn't be shocked if in this particular reading, some of y'all watched the whole reading, y'all felt drawn to all the piles because they were all kind of similar in different ways. So that's what I have for you, pile 3. Let's see, if you're from pile 3, then comment cycle, because you're in the phase, pile 3, where you're closing out old cycles and creating space for the new. All right, and that's going to be bringing in your next financial upgrades as they come into that new, clean, fresh space. All right, so that's what I have for you all. If you enjoyed the video, definitely go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well, so that you can join the team and catch this vibe. Other than that, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.